We almost did it, guys. We almost did it. What's up, peoples? It's aterraformer, and I played ASMT a few days ago, or yesterday. I don't know, I can't really tell times and dates and stuff. But by almost did it, I mean that almost a day where I like all the levels. Very close to it. Very. This is In and Out Boo Circles by Tatanga. It's really not, like right here, as you can see. It's kind of set up on a timer, it seems, like a global timer, like where every time you'll enter the stage, it'll be similar, but a little, like, kind of different towards, like, where the hole is. It'll be a little bit more, like, clockwise. No, I can't think of a clock right now, but in a direction that is going, like, to the right, I guess it would be. Whichever one that is. I can't picture a clock right now. My brain, ow. Okay, so, yeah, sometimes it'll just be impossible, and for the first few times it was very possible. I did a really good maneuver there, then there's just immediate blind jump. Can't know where it's going down. I mean, yeah, this part's, I mean, it's not, I think most of my trouble with knowing what to do here was my own fault. So I'd hit the P-switch and then, like, expect to be able to get there the whole way through. There's even a nice text box that tells you patience is the key. But I thought patience when you're standing on top of the P-switch building part thing. So that's what happened. As I'm running here, I'll mention, I accidentally bumped my microphone off again. The thing, if there's a quality dip, please let me know, because it really concerned me. It didn't seem to hit hard, but it's one of those things where you're just kind of watching it fall, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. It's like just too fast. The reflexes of cat-like reflexes are just not there. And, you know, we're not even into the problem of this, and none of that. Like, that just adds insult to injury. Like, hey, you're gonna be right here. I had to do that. That's why I stopped running there. Like, geez. Section feels kind of unnecessary. I'm really not good at the directional things. Like, I did it kind of recently in TSRPR, and that took me long enough, but here, it's kind of deeper in, it feels. Like, cause the one in TSRPR, it's just like a room, but it's just a standard room. That one, I don't know, it could be my own, but it's pretty much like the same thing, though. Actually, the one in TSRPR was a little longer, but I think you had more room for error, maybe? I don't know. It's part of the level. It's not even really that big of a deal, comparatively. When really none of it's not really like an exorbitantly hard level. It's just there's a lot of silly things that'll be coming up in a second that I will put the word in the... You probably understand what's going on already, don't you? So you get here, oh, there's just a wall. What we have to do with said wall, we have to walk away from it as soon as we get an item! I never played a level in this hack that required item babysitting. Like, everyone gets on SMW Central's case for having item babysitting in every other level. Well, geez. Well, geez. Oh, yeah. That's kind of a frequent thing here. And then, if you don't set it up good here, like, well, you'll see in the outtakes what the result of things. I don't know why these jumps were scary for some reason, other than, well, it was because of the fear. That's why it demised me in that particular outtake. But even here, I was a little afraid because of that particular outtake, mostly. It's like, oh god, don't duck. You'll see me do something silly. at a certain point. Right here, I think I start doing it. Yeah. It's like so unnecessary. It's like, don't accidentally press down, because the controller likes to do things unnecessary and makes me play certain things a lot. I just spoil all of the outtakes while not being outtaken, so I'm sorry for that. It just came up and stuff. So, yeah, that's pretty much the level. Not quite, in fact. I did kinda do a thing after, like, my farthest in. And, I mean, really, how often do I do this? I never do this. So it's why I knew about this. But really, I knew what to do. I just wanted to see how much damn more I had to do. And then a Koopa didn't spawn. Like, that's nice. It's like I'm not dying here, come on. But I almost did. Yep, that's generally how it works. I'm just scared out of my gourd, thinking, oh god, I'm going to failure myself because I'm really, really exorbitantly talented at video games. So I have to just make people that aren't as good as me feel better about their own talents, and that's why I fail so much. It's all on purpose, not even in the slightest accidental or uncontrollable. And there's the goal. Yeah, the level is a level. It's a level. Is a level. It's not like even anywhere near some of the level of levels that we've experienced, but it still is a level, and the thing. Ara's Desert Serac by Daarkbuu. And you'd think immediately that I'd complain about how every single one of Daarkbuu's levels are just a VIP4 reference replica. And clearly I am, but I love this stage. I don't care. This song is amazing. What is it? Tell me what it is like right now. If you're not doing it, I'm gonna yell at everyone in the next video. But yeah, like, it's fun. I don't know, it's nice. Maybe I just didn't die a lot to it. I could probably just shell jump up there, and I even tried it at a certain point, but I missed because I'm not good at the moving one. Don't quite have the timing for that yet, but if it's like, if I have enough placement, then I can do it consistently pretty easily. But, you know, it's just, like, it even has a little segment of every other level. Everyone's favorite plot device. It's okay, though. We even have Thumpy, guy who makes earthquakes, Earthquake Joe, and he exists, and he's just as annoying, but I didn't really find it that annoying, even though he was just as annoying, apparently. I'm pretty good at speaking. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the level is a lot different, because I don't know if it's VIP 5, it's probably VIP 5, so it's the only one I've watched LP of in entirety. Well, other than VIP 1, the remix edition. But I'm pretty sure the level that uses these is like a babysitting level of a guy with terrible AI. I have to get rid of every single enemy. Sounds kind of tedious. I'm looking forward, but you know, so it's not like the level design is like all. Yeah, that's really the only problem I have with this level. That part is finicky. Very much so, to the point where you die a lot and stuff, and it's kind of annoying, but then you just do it, kind of figure out a timing for it, and that's all there is to it. I kind of needed to grasp an internal timing for those flying things, carriages, because of Hyper 6. Which I haven't even touched, by the way, in case you're curious. Nope, I have not. I should, though. Did I even go into what it was, in fact, that was bothering me? I mean, you could just find out if you watch an LP of some kind by PDBoo or Ryu. But it's the Yoshi's Island, the rotating block gimmick, and you don't have flutter jump. you can't eat it and reset it. And it's just tight quarters everywhere, and some of it just feels like the laziest designs. Like up here is a thing that you get to ride upon, but there's not going to be room to readjust it, and if you get the wrong thing, then you just kind of die. It's not really fun. It has no midpoint, and you just go into a boss, and I don't know how custom it is because I was like frustrated and stuff. That had nothing to do with the level, and I apologize. I just didn't have anything to complain about. I did not, and that I don't know how to feel about that. It's funny. Oh, this level's awesome as well. It's a Guns N' Roses reference. I have their records. I have these two, and the first one, and even their Chinese Democracy one. I don't really listen to them a lot. I'm not sure why. Probably because they're kind of, sort of played somewhat frequently on the radios. Not really. Not even like I listen to the radio a whole lot. But yeah, that's a thing. So it reminds me of when I told my senior music teacher in high school. I was like, yeah, I got these CDs for Christmas, and he's like, so all of them. And it's like, not really technically, but all the important ones that had, she's got a smile and seems to I don't know the words, by the way, in case you were wondering. I sounded like a dying cat. I apologize. But yeah, that was terrible performance. I timed it. I synced it up with where it would start. That was so stupid. But yeah, I thought I was gonna hate this level. Well, when I forgot, but when I've watched people play it, or at least a long time ago, when I had no talent at Mario playing, now I just have marginal talent. I'm just like, man, that looks insanely ridiculous. I don't think my mind could ever really comprehend that sort of shenanigo. And then playing it, I was like, wow, this is kind of a bit more intuitive than I thought it would be. I don't know if intuitive is the right word, it probably isn't. But, you know, the ones in the VIPs are probably a lot more ridiculous. I would imagine, at least. I know there's one in Area 42 of VIP 5, and, you know, anything involving that level, awesome and good. Yeah, I guess it's kind of cheating because I remembered how to do that, but at the same time, oh well. It got me through on the first time I got to this run, so you know what? Good on me for that, or something. I don't know. It didn't take me that many tries. It took me like 3 deaths, and they were all like right in the beginning, just to figure out what the hell I was doing. So I consider that slightly accomplishment-esque, and that was some really good playing. But I only lost 1 power-up, so that is fine and good and dandy. And you just gotta, I like this also. It's just so silly, and you know. You saw it, but not quite correctly because I didn't have the screen and a good orientation. Now you get to see as I push the springboard out of its little cubby. That's pretty nice. You got a little timing thing here too. It's best I find to just run in and get it, and then run out, and then do something like that. So, or at least that's what I did, and it worked. And then I was like, why isn't it scrolling? Yeah. You're at the end of the screen, moron. It's like, really? It's like, really? Oh, this is by Moniker, by the way. And, you know, it's pretty clear when looking back at his last level with the guy, the argumentable guy, which section it is. No, I haven't. No, I have not mastered a damn thing. I just got very lucky. Because this is insane. I don't know how I got it, and so quick. Like, really. It's not luck-based at all. Because the Boo follows a pattern, the shell guy, but it's like human reflex to a degree of which that I can't really comprehend how I did it. And the fact that you don't have a lot of time to do it kind of adds insult to injury, but at the same time, like, I don't know. If you had enough time, you could just easily do it on your first try, and that wasn't really the intent of it. You know what? That's fine. That was fine because it was fun and nice, and probably if it took me hours like I thought it would, which is surprising because I always say it always goes worse than what I expect. But if I expect it to go really bad, then it goes pretty well. This text box is kind of strange. Or is it the next one? Oh, it's the next one, and I rushed through it because I didn't expect to get it on my second try. Damn it, spoiler. But, little clue there, it's like starting to remind me. It's like, are we playing Final Fantasy VI? Like, probably not even something, unless you're a die-hard player of that game. Or something. Do you speedrun Final Fantasy VI? Well, you will not get my reference, obviously, because I am the most proficient speedrunner of RPGs, which is the most silly thing. I like this level so much, I went back and played that section, which I forgot and played it earlier. Oh, wow. I don't even know where that life farm came from. Professional editing. Okay, well, I'll probably move it. It'll probably just be... Actually, no, because then it'll screw up everything with the timing. I don't know where that... Oh, it must have been in between the... I don't know, maybe it was in the beginning of this... Oh, right, it was before... It was before I even had a winning run. Okay, that clears it all up. Also, I had a life farm before a winning run on the last video, too, so... Just to keep slight track better, even though there's a death counter. Which I don't think counts fall damage. Yeah, because I just saw 4 twice. And doesn't count any deaths if you're Raocow, apparently. Yeah, I saw that. So here I just showed that when I actually get hits and when I die, just to make it a little simpler. See you guys next time.